Now, Pavarotti was a good friend.
Hello, welcome to The Revealing. I'm your host, Pavarotti, here to discuss the Idaho 4 case. As a disclaimer, this channel is for entertainment purposes. These are my opinions, I'm not here to slander. Let's get right into it. So we got the order from the Supreme Court that fast. They were all over this thing. And of course, it's going to be transferred to Ada County, as we all knew. And if you watched my video the other day, as I went through the list of judges, once they got to that district, I narrowed down that list to just a couple of judges. Neither one of those are going to be the judge. One of the judges that I eliminated from the list was the actual administrative district judge of Ada County, of that 4th district. And the reason that I eliminated him, and it's Judge Stephen Hippler, but the reason I eliminated him was him being the administrative district judge. He has a lot of other responsibilities related to this case, and that's coordinating a lot of the efforts that are involved in the transfer of venue and managing the case once it gets here, or once it gets there. Again, he did all of the logistics managing for the day bail cases as well. So the fact that they put Hippler in there as the judge is a little bit shocking to me. The other part of it that's shocking is Hippler's background. I mean, he's obviously very qualified to be a judge. I'm sure he's presided over many criminal cases, but his career before becoming a judge was not in criminal law. So it's a very interesting choice, and I don't know, we'll have to see how things go. But let's take a look at that order from the Supreme Court. It came out pretty fast. And then we'll take a look at just a little background on Judge Hippler. Okay, so here we'll see in the Supreme Court of the state of Idaho, an order granting defendant's motion to change venue was entered in the district court wherein it was requested that the venue for trial be transferred from Latah County, 2nd Judicial District in the case listed below. And you can see it's the state of Idaho versus Bryan C. Kohberger. Therefore, after due consideration and good cause appearing, it is ordered that the venue for all further proceedings in this case are transferred from Latah County, 2nd Judicial District, to Ada County, 4th Judicial District. It's further ordered that District Judge Stephen Hippler shall be assigned to this case and may not be disqualified without cause pursuant to Idaho Criminal Rule 25A9C. It is further ordered that the defendant shall be transferred forthwith, that means now, to the custody of the Ada County Sheriff pursuant to Idaho Code Section 191805. We'll talk about that here in just a second. It's further ordered that the district court clerk for Latah County shall file and serve this order upon the parties or their counsel and take any action necessary to transfer venue of this case to Ada County. Dated this 12th day of September 2024. Okay, so here is the scary part to this for Mr. Kohberger, and that is the fact that the defendant shall be transferred forthwith to the custody of the Ada County Sheriff pursuant to Idaho Code Section 191805. Okay, now this is where Kohberger is it's going to be a night and day thing for him. I mean, since he's been arrested, he's been in that Latah County jail receiving his special diet that, as I understand, was prepared by local vendors. And he had access to, a computer, TV, and he was by himself in a cell. Folks, he's going to Ada County. Now, at Ada County, they don't give you any special treatment. That's a big jail. And in that jail, he is probably going to be put in a regular pod like any of the other. I mean, and we're talking about the felony pod with dangerous individuals. He's going to be put right in there with the rest of them. So, I mean, he's going from a safe situation to a dangerous situation, even in that county jail, I assure you. And not only that, I mean, he's going to have a lot of people that's going to be working him. I mean, they're going to be working him for everything they can work him for, and they're going to be trying to get information out of him. So the last thing he wants to do is tell anybody in there anything, but it doesn't really matter, because once he gets put in a pod, there are literally almost everybody in that pod will be willing to go to the sheriffs and say, hey, guess what this guy just told me? Get me some time off or get me out of this cell, and I'll testify that he told me that. And then he's got a big problem, because he's got, jailhouse snitches testifying in court, and that's an old thing that prosecutions will absolutely use, that is terrible, and it's usually false, and it has put many people away over the years. So that right there, that part's going to be scary for Kohberger. But let's take a look at Judge Hippler here. Okay, and I showed y'all this about a week ago on Judge Stephen Hippler. It says in 2013 he was appointed by the governor, Butch, as a district judge for the 4th Judicial District Court with chambers in Ada County. Hippler graduated Order of the Coif from the University of Utah College of Law in 1991. In addition to his civil and felonial criminal calendar, Judge Hippler presides over the Ada County Mental Health Court program. He also serves as the Deputy Administrative District Judge for the 4th District. Immediately prior to taking the bench, Judge Hippler was partner at Givens Pursley LLP. Before joining Givens Pursley in 2002, he was a partner at Hall. Oh my God, listen to this, folks. He was a partner at Hall, Farley, Obrecht, and Blanton. I just seen that. He was a partner at Hall, Farley, Obrecht, and Blanton prior to 2002. What is it when these the Farleys are everywhere? Well, you got to be kidding me. In private practice, Judge Hippler primarily represented doctors, hospitals, and other medical providers in medical malpractice actions, business disputes, and in regulatory matters. Judge Hippler is a Boise native. Goodness, I just now seen that. He's a partner at Hall, Farley, Obrecht, and Blanton. I can't. I'm starting to go insane again, I think. Well, everything was looking kind of upbeat for Bryan, except for the the jail accommodations and the new friends he's going to have to make until this trial happens. But until I read, and I put that out on Hippler, a week or so ago? And I read it. I just never read the name of his partners in the law firm. I just did that as I read it to y'all. That's crazy. It's Farley. But anyway, so he's going to Ada County. He's got Judge Hippler, who is the administrative district judge. So he is, I'm sure, by far the most qualified to preside. He didn't spend a lifetime of being a prosecutor, so I think that bodes well. And we'll just, we'll keep our eyes and ears open to see what happens from there. But please like and subscribe to the channel. Post your comments, thoughts, criticisms. Until next time, Pavarotti's out.